Welcome to Gamifan channel. In today's video, I have a threat update for you guys. All right. Today's video will be about my own mentor, Dapo Willis, and what he had to say about the scam activities going on in the Forex industry. Don't play. It's because of this scam activity that's why we had to raise a union called the Unbelievers Union of Nigeria, which I am the president currently. My tenure is actually 16 years, so if you are wishing me to resign anytime soon, they play actually, because we are here to stay. Of course, we have the team called Believers, people who believe anything they see out there, and then we, the Unbelievers Forum. We are still recruiting more members. Of course, I'm the national president. We have other branches like the Lagos branch, Abia State branch, Port Harcourt branch, Imo State branch, so many branches across the country. So you must belong somewhere. Go and register. The ID cards are being circulated. Get your ID card and maintain our motto. Our logo says, "I greet you, mentor, and it is our right to doubt." Okay? Now, when I come back from this short break, I will show you how Dapo Willis exposed the Forex industry. Don't go anywhere.
Chemist Frank is a content creator on YouTube. Hurry now and subscribe to his YouTube channel. If you didn't subscribe now, I will take your stop loss.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. I greet you, my mentor. I greet you. I respect Dapo Willis so much, actually, because he's a very mature guy. You know, the maturity is something else, yeah. And when he's speaking, he speaks out of experience. That's why I learn a lot from him. Those years while I was struggling in this industry, is one of those guys I watch his trader stock video. In fact, if Dapo Willis drops a trader stock video, I will be there, number one, to watch him. Sometimes I may not be watching him because of the analysis, but I'm watching him because of the personality, how he addresses his audience, and the value that comes out from his mouth. That's why I don't mix his trader stock as of then. Now, I'm happy that today he's talking about the scam activities going on in the industry. And that now corresponds to my line of direction, because as the president of the Unbelievers Union, my goal is to make sure I convert more believers to unbelievers. Yes, that is my aim and my motto. When I was swearing in as the president, as part of the oath I took to convert more believers who believe anything they see in the Forex industry into unbelievers, those that ask serious questions, those that reason with this part of their head called brain. Yes. So he now talked about these scam activities, and I decided to share with you guys. I'll be saying this here on this channel that Meta 5 can be manipulated, MT5 can be manipulated, okay? Because the problem actually might not be you watching me now, but newbies, people that come into this industry for the first time, that just came in and be like, they want to start trading Forex. They are the people that will see hell from these guys' hands. Because everybody is actually looking for a way to make money, better his life, buy car, pay rent, solve problems with money, right? So in one way or the other, novice will come across the industry called Forex trading industry, Forex, right? So when they come, they will actually meet those that showcase profit. Now, they will not know whether this profit is real or not, because they have no idea. They just believe the presenter. I'll be like, I'm in profit. Can't you see Meta 5 reading profit? And it is a live account. See the profit reading, see everything. Is even a live coming from a broker. In fact, this is a withdrawal self. Show withdrawal, show everything to them, even when it is fake. They will believe the person. But strong-minded human being like us, before I became the president, people confirmed that I doubt a lot. That's why I became the president of Unbelievers Union. So I can no longer believe such things. But let us consider those who are moving in from the scratch. They will fall victim of all these edits. Go to Instagram, bro. Instagram is full of photoshops and edits, crazy edits. People editing profit, posting it just to make sure they hunt their fellow human being. They get people's money, investors' money, people send their money, mentorship, signals, what have you, count it. That's the reason for this edit. And it is simple to do. You see, this editing part of the industry is the simplest thing to do. Anybody can just come. A novice self can take it as a business, and within 1 year, he's going to buy Mercedes-Benz out of people's ignorance. I greet you, mentor. I observe you. I greet you. So today's video is not even about the edits. Today is even Meta 5, the brokers themselves. They sponsor the edits. That is, they help you. They generate a live account for you. People don't know this, but that's the fact. You see, someone who owns a broker obviously can give himself a live account. Yes. Even when the account is not live, he can claim that this is a live account, fund $10 billion into that Meta 5, so that you will see that yes, he has a live account. Broker owner can do that, right? And a broker owner can also give similar accounts to his promoters, people he wants to promote his broker. Let's say I have a broker, for instance, okay, a broker called Unbelievers Gang, right? Now, and I want promoters to come promote my broker, Unbelievers, right? I hire Samson, I hire Timothy, I hire Jeremiah. These three persons, I want them to promote my broker, right? Now, for them to sell markets, and they request that, please give us a stimulated account, demo account, but target live for us. That will help us push clients into your broker. What will I do? Since I can do that, I have the capacity to do that, I will just give them those accounts, because I need more people to come trade. And even as the owner of a broker, I still want you to trade and hit stop loss. That's why when you see some brokers, they're after your stop loss. They just want you to hit stop loss. Even pro firms too, they want you to lose that their challenge, and then you buy another one. That's fact. You see a pro firm praying and fasting that you hit stop loss. You put stop loss in a trade. Let's say a pro firm you got phase 2. You want to pass phase 2. One spike, there was a stop loss, but they will ignore your stop loss and go another place and take you out. They are doing that because they don't love you, my brother. Why will you pass? So that they will pay you $20,000, which now your papa give them the money to pay you. You consider that too. So if you now know all these things and know that these things are possibilities in this industry, you now see reason to join our union, the Unbelievers Union of Nigeria. Please go and identify with us. We have branches in Anambra, Imo State, Lagos branch, Port Harcourt. We are taking over now. We are moving some branches across the states. I'm the overall president. I'm in Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. So we want to convert more people into this union, so that you ask reasonable questions. And from asking questions, you even go and work on yourself and start trading right. The trading journey itself, you have to do a lot of work. People don't tell you this. For you to be profitable, you have to work. You have to work so hard to get it right. If you are still distracted with all this noise, you are going nowhere. Okay, so let me not talk too much. Let me share what Dapo Willis has to say about this edit, about this MT5 stock, because there is a trade he dropped, a signal he dropped on GBP USD. Greetings, mentor. Greetings. Now, this trade, he gave us a stop loss. But to be honest, this trade is pushing to the direction he predicted. But the funny thing that happened is the stop loss he gave, the trade first of all went there and touched it before going to his direction. You see Forex market, but he doesn't care whether you are a mentor or a mentee. He really wants to do whatever he wants to. It's a randomly distributed candlestick chart. So it goes wherever he wants to go. He doesn't really care who you are and who is buying or who is selling. But now, according to his strategy, which I respect people's strategy. I don't say that this strategy is bad. My own is what I know. So he says his strategy allowed him to adjust stop loss. That he adjusted his stop loss, and that is why he is even in the trade as we speak. So let us hear from his mouth what he has to say about Meta 5, so that you will learn. You have to learn. And any trader who does not learn this year, 2025, next year will be fire, because I see so many adverts coming up from young Forex traders now. The way they are pushing the adverts now, like they make this thing so simple that you can even be smoking and profit. You didn't even place trade. Trade will place on itself and profit will be reading. That's how they even try to let you know that you can be somewhere just doing like this. Trade will open. Trade will start playing. You take profit will happen. Don't fall for that, okay? So let us check what Daps have to say. Let's go.
Somebody said, when are you clearing the air about proof? What proof exactly do you want me to show to you? I should show you our proprietary trading terminal. I can't do that. That's breach of contract. You want me to show you MT5? See, the thing about MT5 screenshots here. I could have posted a screenshot from the first day I started putting out videos on YouTube, but screenshots is what fake traders used to lure me into the market, and then they took my money. I got scammed with screenshots. People scam me with screenshots. So I said to myself, when I start making it in Forex, I don't want to mislead people with screenshots, because these screenshots are edited. And the way things are right now, you can do anything. Guys, are you really telling the owner, and I want to ask you guys very clearly, are you really asking the owner of a Forex broker to show you MT5 screenshots? I have the MT5 manager on my computer. I can show $1 trillion withdrawal. If I want to do an MT5 screen live account with $1 trillion withdrawals, I can do it. That doesn't make any sense. That's what all these people are doing, and they're using it to they're calling me bad names that I did something. I never stole anybody's money, bro. I never took anybody's money. Never did. I've never come on the internet to say what is not true. I've never come on the internet with fake MT5 results. I've never manipulated anything. I've been as transparent as they. I feel like traders who post MT5 screenshots, those are the scammers, bro. Those are the scammers. Because we all know you didn't like. Anybody can call their account manager and they can work out some numbers. That's what marketers used to sell certain things, whatever it is they want to sell. So I don't think it is classy to be posting MT5 screenshots here and there. I can post it tomorrow, bro. I can post any number I want to post on MT5, man. I own the license. I own MT5 license. I own a broker, owner of W Markets. Me. I can call them right now and say, put an account with my name and make it a live account and put $1 trillion withdrawal and post it. Then what are you going to say at that point? Fake. So there's no point, bro. I'm going to stick to the facts. I came on here in front of everybody, showed my trade. I called it live. I said it was going to go here. It tried to go up, almost hit my stop loss. I showed you guys how I managed my emotions, how I adjusted my stop loss, and how I believed in my trade, and the trade went according to how I said it was going to go. I don't think there's any bigger proof than that, to be honest. Any other proof you want aside from that? I don't know, bro. You're going to have to ask God for that, bro. You're going to have to ask God for that, bro. You're going to have to ask God for that.